All right, I want to let everybody know we are getting started with the final match of the evening. This is going to be John Shifflet versus I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm lost for words here now. Chris Admundsen. I'm going to have to go check the spelling on that and the handicap. I'll be right with you. This is Chris Admundsen and John Shifflet, both A players. This is a straight up race to 5. This will be the last match of the evening, gentlemen and ladies. Join us tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time. We will start the B side again. There's going to be 4 left on the B side. 1 o'clock we will start the winner's side, and there's 2 left on the winner's side.
Can I say Eric Reed is in the house, hanging by his balls? We're even gambling.
Eric is gambling and he's drunk. He's drunk and he's looking to lose money. Come on down.
Who's going to beat me?
Danny Prince wants some action.
Who?
Danny Prince wants some action.
Does he have a job?
I think he does.
Well, this is on air. Does he have a job?
He has a job.
Where is he at?
He's at home watching.
Oh, he's watching.
Yeah.
Tell him, go save your money, Dan. I know you don't get paid very much. But anyway, John Shifflet's still in it. He's a good player, hanging by his balls and winning Winning, that's what you got to do, right?
That's what you got to do. You got to hang in there.
You're talking to Eric Reed, which...
Country's Choice Meats.
Yeah, but I suck, you know? Like, I lose, I win, I lose. But I don't lose very much playing for money. So, Dan Prince, I'm here. It's about closing time.
Come on down.
You got to get a job first, Dan. And I know that's harsh talking over the internet, but come on, brother.
He could have a good part-time job if he just come down here and play you pool.
I know, Dan is a good player. He's a shady player.
He's a damn good player.
But he don't have no money. And you got to have money, Kevin.
I might have to back him. I could back him, couldn't I? You'd play him if I backed him, right?
Of course you can back him.
You'll take anybody's money, right? You're
I will play anybody. You know that.
He's a non-discriminatory player.
Tell Kevin's the main man behind the scenes, but Kevin, tell everybody. I'll play anybody.
Eric will play
Besides
anyone.
Adam Binky, Shane Van Boning. Who else do I play? Everybody in town.
And he hates getting a spot, guys. He loves to play even. He does not like taking a spot from you guys. So, you want action? You can come get action with Eric. Even Steven.
Scogan.
Greg, Johnny, they all love you. We all love you.
And I gotta admit, Joe Dino, he's a beast. I won't play him.
He is a beast.
But anyway,
would have been nice to have him.
I lost to Shifflet. He's still in the game, and
but you gotta be happy about that.
Jay Dvorak, I got $100 saying Brian Ruth's gonna beat him. So everybody listening, it's on.
You heard it from him first, Brian Ruth.
He took me out 5-3, and he took everybody out.
He's shooting hot.
Wow.
Brian is shooting very hot. We've had him on the stream a couple of times today. He's shooting great.
I know. Kevin Kidd always shorts me out of the stream, but it's all good. I ain't up to their caliber yet.
Tournament director. I lobbied to get you in.
Everybody heard it. I don't know who's watching, but I got 100 on Brian Ruth tomorrow. They play at 1 or noon, whatever. Jay thinks he's got it in the bag, but he's got a different story.
How'd you come out there against Chris in 9-ball?
I beat him 5-2.
So
just to get my money back, though. So
broke even.
Yeah, he whooped my ass. 8-ball. It's a half-ass game.
Your game is 9-ball.
No, it isn't. Well, it's attitude. Everybody knows that. Who's going to beat me, though, besides the top players in town for money? There's a handful of them that I won't, but I'll play everybody. You know that, right? Tell them. They can hear me. I might be choppy, but who in town's going to beat me besides, I'm going to list them right now. There's a handful. We all know them. Right?
Right.
Who's going to beat me? Or I'm going to challenge everybody, but I know who I can beat and who I can't beat.
Here's who's going to beat him. On any given day, Greg Marsh, John Scogan, Ha Tran, Brian Ruth, Brian Lamberts, Joe Odino, Kevin Kidd. What's Josh's last name?
Are you on the air or not?
I am on the air, of course.
Brian Lamberts, no, not going to happen. You ain't going to beat me.
Hey, I've only played you one time and I beat you in 8-ball.
Marsh and Ruth, Hotran, Jay Dvorak can beat me. Yep, he's proved it.
Well, anybody can be beat
His
on any
kid,
given
Shandy Dvorak, which is a little shithead, but he can beat me.
Let's
I don't know who's listening,
Let's
but
be careful with the swearing here. This is a family show. This is a family show.
There ain't no little 10-year-olds watching. Chad Pugh can beat me all day long. Matt Montgomery. There's a lot of good players in South Dakota.
There's a lot of good players.
Joe Dino can beat all of us.
Tanner Pruis is in that list.
Yep. He don't even show up. He's just a painter.
He's coming up.
But he's tough.
He's tough.
Tanner, you're probably listening because I know you hang out and paint and listen at the same time, but I love you.
Tanner's good shit.
Anyway, let's go back to the action. Who's this Chris guy? Is he up and coming and hanging in there?
Grab me that
Smart
cord.
player. He don't drink.
Grab that cord on the floor.
Which is a good thing.
Grab that wire on the floor.
Okay. Oh, you give me a mic? I'll talk.
We're gonna hook Eric up with his own microphone here, so.
Alright, so if I cuss, everybody forgive me.
This is Eric Reed, live.
This Chris guy here, he's kind of a quiet, silent lamb, but he's out to kill everybody.
This is Chris Admundsen
Yeah.
here on the stream table. I don't know a whole lot about him. Where's he from?
He
Is
might
from here in
just
Sioux
hang
Falls?
low and play the lower divisions, but I think he's out to, what is he, an A?
He's an A, yep.
Well, he's an A player, but you guys can watch him. He's making balls.
Who won that first one? Chris.
I don't know if the cameras are watching old John over there, but he's on his phone, got his glasses on, which he don't shoot with. But when he comes to the table, the guy means business, and he has no
remorse.
He does not get scared. He could be down 2, 3, 4 to 1. It don't matter.
Talking about that, Mr. Brian Ruth.
John Shifflet.
Oh, John.
He's
Shifflet.
over there on his phone. He's got his glasses on, but then he steps up to the felt,
Johnny's a stud.
What's the score here? I just showed up.
1-0, Chris Admundsen.
Okay, that's what the spot, or is he down 2-0? Or this is an even up race. Race to 5.
Yeah, this is even, race to 5, 1-0, last match of the night. You're live with Kevin Kidd, Midwest Amateur Pool, and our guest commentators,
And
Eric
Joe
Reed.
Blow, Eric Reed, which
You're good shit, Eric.
I play pool, I lose, I win, I lose, I lose. I lose, I lose.
You win, you win.
Well, I don't try to lose very often, but
Well, nobody tries
I step
to
it
lose.
up just to break even. I've lost to Jay Dvorak, which is on the hill, damn near. Plays Brian Ruth tomorrow, right, for the hill?
Yep. Brian
I got
Ruth
100
and
on
Jay DeVore.
Ruth. How about you? Straight up.
I can't bet against you on
I
that.
know. Well,
It's
we'll
a
bet
point-
Monopoly money. I got money on Ruth. He beat me 5-3.
I'd have to take Jay and get a.
You know,
get
I
a
was
game, though.
pissing, which, whatever. I'm pissing in the bathroom, and I talked to Tippy. I says, Tippy, I got 50 on Brian Ruth. He says, nope. And guess what happened? Brian
pissed
Ruth
on
beat
your
him
phone.
5-1.
Oh. Yeah.
So whoever's from Minnesota, all you Tippy lovers,
Tippy's still in it. Don't count him out. He's still in it.
what's his name? Stitch?
Johnny Boy,
Johnny Stitch. Tippy
MPA.
has a hard road here in South Dakota, right?
I wouldn't say he's got a hard road. He's got only a couple of matches. He's right
Come
there
on.
on the big side of the loser, on the B side.
But he's from the great state of Minnesota where there's all kinds of master players.
Oh yeah, there's some
and there's
big
a lot
shooters out
of them.
there.
We all know that. But I'm in there taking a leak, and I said, I got money on Ruth. He didn't take it. Now, guess what? Tippy shows up tomorrow. Who's he got? Do you know? You're the coordinator.
No.
I'm here drunk, half-assed.
I'm not the coordinator. You keep asking me why I didn't put you on the stream, and I don't have any control over it. I'm not the tournament director. You got to talk to Scotty Beck.
Scotty Beck and you, though, but you got the camera system. You don't know who's all in it left?
I know who's all in it.
You haven't drank a drop yet, right? Besides Diet Mountain Dew?
Well, I had a tequila sunrise. I had one. I'm still working on it from 2 hours ago. when you were shooting 1800, you and Dvorak.
Dvorak is home sleeping, trying to beat Brian Ruth tomorrow, which is going to be a battle.
That should be a great race.
I'm going to bet on Brian Ruth. It's going to be very close because Jay can beat everybody here. But I got to go with Brian Ruth.
Jay can beat everybody here, and so can Brian. Either one of them on their game can beat any of them. Well, Ha can beat any of them too on his game.
Ha's out, unfortunately.
He's out, unfortunately. Yeah.
Smokey Erickson, which he's won this. He played Chuck Moss last year for the finals. Chuck Moss is not here though.
No,
which is
no.
weird, but
It was a good turnout. I would like to see Smokey go a little bit farther, yeah. What about Chad? Is he still in it?
Chad Pugh's done.
He's done. Who beat him out?
Dave Hexamer.
Oh, so Dave got
And
himself
then,
a bounty.
Chris the Slammer Hammer beat him out, and then he got
Chris,
beat
the
by
Slammer Hammer.
Who did Hammer get beat by? Or is he still in? See, you should have all this shit dialed in.
Well, I don't have
French.
I don't have the sheet over here though. I'm trying to think here. Chris just played on the stream against.
You got this beautiful setup here with the apple in front of you. But you got to have the
apple.
The bracket.
Bracket. Well, I would have loved to have that bracket over
You
here
have your
by me.
headset on and you got your mic in front of you, and come on, we got to figure this out.
Where's our interim turn?
I'm thinking
There we
the
go.
top
Kelly
players left,
stream.
which is this match right here. We got John Shifflet, which is hanging by a thread, but he's a good player. And we got Jay Dvorak, and we got Brian Ruth. We have Tippy on the loser side.
Scotty Beck.
Scotty
Don't
Beck.
forget about Scotty Beck either.
Yep,
he's shooting
a
really
strong
good.
A player.
He's one that's going to
Who
be
else
getting a
is in
game
it?
from these guys.
Chris Hammer, the Slammer's still in it. Bring that score sheet over.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are you talking secrets?
No. Sweet nothings. Not secrets. I'd be all over them secrets with you, Eric. I would never keep you out of the loop.
But we have Kevin Kidd live right now. He's not even watching, but I'm going to help him out. What's the score, Kevin?
I have no idea. 1-0.
I know you don't.
1-0.
And this is his BS online, which I don't get on the mic very often, but I am here live.
Live, baby.
Kevin Kidd.
As Alvin
got-
would say, live.
Whoa. If the camera can show the guy behind me, I like this guy. He had to work tonight, unfortunately, but you want to say hello?
Not really.
No? The camera's not on him, but he's so shy.
Very shy.
Just say hi, Mr. Smith.
Hi, Mr. Smith.
Say this is Mr. Smith.
Oh, this is Mr. Smith. Hello.
Well, nice to see you, Mr. Smith.
I hope you're all having a good evening.
Can you see him?
Yes. Hello. Very good evening. I hope you're all having
Oh,
a good evening.
There you go. You got right here
you
Kevin
got
on the
me.
left, Mr. Smith in the middle, and Eric Reed on the right.
Very good. Very good.
Who says I can't go with dual cameras, right?
Did you talk to the guy to get the shit off the wall over there that nobody's looking at, so we know who's left in it? Come on, Kevin.
Should we do that?
You need to do that.
Let's go do that.
Don't leave. Make them do it while we're talking. Because can I make a prediction?
Can you grab the sheet for me, since nobody's over there looking at it? Can you grab the tournament sheet for me, since nobody's over looking at it?
Can I make a prediction? Chris is up 1-0, raised to 5, but I'm going to bet money on John Shifflet.
No, it's more than one.
Do you want to bet on the
it's
side
either
or
one
not?
or 1-1, 1 or 1.
No, it's 1-0 Chris, but I'm going to bet on John.
I think they've gone 2 games already. I think.
What?
I think they've gone another game while we've been here talking.
Okay, well, I'm looking live on your little screen in front of me within 2 feet, and
Well, that's
you need to
because you're over
update
here.
it.
That's because you're over here talking to me. I can't keep my eyes on the.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about this, but I think he's slacking.
I'm just gonna go check the score here.
Okay. He has a card. What are you doing, Mr. Smith? This guy is Sharky of Sioux Falls, but he decided not to show up tonight because he's got to work at the Attic Lounge selling and grilling meat and hash browns.
baked potatoes,
baked potatoes,
steak sandwich.
and
Taters and
the Attic
corn.
Lounge is a beautiful lounge to go eat, drink. Best steaks in town, one of them. Now,
All right, here we go.
this guy is straight up breaking the bracket out in front of the computer so you can see it.
Let's go through this list here. We got John Shifflet right now playing Chris Admundsen.
And I got money on John Shifflet. You want to back me or no?
$10. I'll take Chris.
Okay.
All right, we got a little
Okay.
bet going. $10.
What's the score though? Have you
It's
found
still
that out?
1-1. Or still 1-0.
Okay.
Still same score. So you're giving me a game actually. You're giving me a handicap.
Well, it's eight.
In a way.
It's 8A, which John is
Probably
borderline
double
double
A.
A, which whatever.
right.
We're here, and we're talking about it.
Chris Hammer
Amundsen,
is in.
Amundsen.
Chris
He's
Hammer will be-
borderline A. I don't know much about him. Do you?
I don't either. I don't even know where he's from.
He's a quiet, silence assassin.
We got Chris Hammer and Scotty Beck going at it tomorrow.
Okay.
Tippy
so-
Peterson will be playing
is
the
this the
winner of
last
this
match?
match. This is the last match.
Okay.
Tippy Peterson will be playing the winner of this John Shifflet Chris Amundsen match that you're seeing on the stream. And
Tippy's right here playing. Okay,
Yeah.
I see it.
and then on the winner's side, there's going to be Jay and Brian. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, and that's
And we
it.
have a what? You betting on Jay or Brian Ruth?
Well, I'll take Jay if you're going to give me a game.
Bullshit.
5 to 5.
Do you see the scorecard? It's double A, mother
double.
trucker.
Mother trucker?
I don't want to cuss too much.
How do you give me a game though? Does that mean 5
I
to
got
4?
I got 100
Gotta
on
go
Jay
hill.
Devora or Brian Ruth.
I'll take that 100 if it goes hill. I win.
No, you're not understanding me. When you grab the pencil and you put either Brian Ruth or Jay Dvorak.
Well, I want Brian
lost to
Ruth.
Brian Ruth 5-3.
Well, I want Brian Ruth.
I'm gonna vote for Brian Ruth.
Well, I want Brian Ruth. That's why I'm saying I'll take Jay if you give me a game.
No,
I'll take Brian Ruth and I'll give you a game and you can take Jay.
you know this is all new to you. When we got a bunch of good players, it's not like that. Either who's your favorite?
On the board right here, my favorite.
You're the guy that talks behind the mic, and I just jumped in here because I got a few beers in me. But I'm gonna bet on Brian Ruth to win it all. That's a bold.
That could be.
Because Jay can win it,
That's not a bad bet though, because you got.
and
you got
who
Brian,
can win
you
out of the
got
loser
Jay.
side? We got
Tippy.
Yep, Tippy is always there. You know,
Yep.
all the Minnesota lovers.
I'm thinking that
Who's ever
Timmy's
watching?
actually going to be back into the finals. I think he's going to win the loser side, the B side, and come back and play
Okay.
in the finals.
Well, John Shifflet's going to beat him because John's a borderline double A/A.
Well, Tippy's double
More
A.
borderline A.
Hey,
And he's
John's-
playing good.
John's got to get through this match first.
Let's drop this bracket because we know what's up. Is John going to win this?
Don't drop it. Just roll it up.
I
and set
know.
it between
I'm not
there.
going to drop it, folks.
Now I forgot. I didn't
But
see who won that
for
last
all
game.
that's watching, there might be 10 of you or 20 of you or 30 of you.
Dude, we had.
But I'm going to bet on Brian Ruth to win this. Because Hawtran's out. He was a favorite. I was a bounty. I got beat out by, you know who, Brian Ruth.
Brian Ruth.
He don't drink, and that's the key.
He don't
And he
smoke.
could sit around and play for 10 hours.
And
You
not
know what
bat an eye.
happens.
Yeah.
You could be Shane Van Boning and just sit around and wait and wait. Who else drinks? Does any of the pros drink at all?
Oh yeah. Oh
Besides
yeah.
Earl, or I don't
There's,
even know if he drinks.
There was a tournament here not too long ago where there was a couple of pros that went out partying a little bit too hard and too late one night and missed their match the next morning.
Where?
It was down in Vegas.
Well, that wasn't here. But
No. Well, you ain't got any pros up here.
I know.
Except for me,
Whoa.
the pro streamer.
There's not a pro that drinks so like we do.
Right, no. That's because they can make the
Earl
money.
the Pearl.
Thanks, Kelly.
Earl the Pearl might put some weights on and that's it.
That's it.
Drink.
I'm
to
sure
sit
they're-
around and try to win a match, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think that they're
Jay
drinking
Dvorak-
too hard when they're playing for big money, that's for sure. I don't want to know where these flies came from.
What's the score here? Do you know yet? We had the bracket. We're trying to figure out who's going to win this. So whoever's watching, we're not like trying to.
We're just having
We
fun
don't mean
now.
to sound stupid or nothing, but it is getting later. I've been drinking. Kevin's,
Been chewing
you know, he's just chewing and hanging out. But
and hanging out.
whoever's watching, John Shifflet, I think he's going to come back and win this. Just that's my wild card, you know, because he's a strong A player.
He is a strong player, that's for
Last
sure.
weekend or 2 weeks ago at JJ's, Mark O'Connor, he was a strong A player. Today they bumped him up, and he was out early. So South Dakota, we have a lot of good players to where we all compete.
And if you
here
play
we are.
good, we bump you up.
What do you think, Kevin?
If you play good, we bump you up.
1 week, that's all it takes?
1 week for what?
Well, Mark O'Connor got third last week or 2 weeks ago at JJ's Billiards. You had that streaming.
Well, and this is a whole
And now
different tournament.
this week, yep, yeah, right. Best of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. But
Best of Sioux Falls,
I think he
baby.
went 0-2, didn't he? Or he won
I'm
one
not
match.
sure. I
He
think
beat Bob
I-
Monlocks.
Did he? I haven't been paying
And then,
attention.
so he went 1-2, which we're not Kansas, we're not Oklahoma, all them big
That's-
shooters, but
That could be the difference in being
or
A and
Minnesota.
double A.
Minnesota's tough, huh?
That one game could be the whole difference
Or
right
you
there.
got Joe Adino, which he can just show up anytime and be the
destroy.
favorite.
He
From
show up
Iowa.
and destroy anybody.
Sioux City, Iowa.
Joe, if you're out there watching, and I know you have our channel, and if you're out there
Yep.
watching or you pick up on any of these streams, we want to say thank you again for showing up last couple of weekends ago, playing a good tournament.
He never lost a match. I
Nope.
had him out of the gate. He gave me one game. I lost 6-4, and then he just beat everybody.
Yep, he walked through. The only tough match he had was against Marsh, and they went hill.
Did they go hill?
They went hill.
Marsh didn't make it. He owns a bar in town here, but I got Brian Ruth and Mr. Marsh. We're going to line up a little action here to where they're going to gamble for...
We've already had that matchup.
No, well, yeah, he beat him. But Marsh wants to play again. I just played him the other
yeah.
night. He wants to play Tippy or Sam Dissy or Brian Ruth or anybody.
That's right. Marsh is another
And
one
we
that
like
will play
that.
anybody.
Marsh will play anybody.
He's that good. He's a beast 8-ball player, that's for sure. And I tell you what, if he would have been at this tournament, he would have been one of my horses I pick. I'll put him up against anybody.
But we all know he could lose to
Exactly.
Hawtrand. He could lose to
Joe
Brian Ruth.
Adino, Brian Ruth.
He could lose to Jay.
Could lose to
'Cause Jay
anybody.
beat him for 150 last
he
night.
could have lost to you.
Well, yeah, he could have, but
But
I wouldn't bet on me. Marsh is strong. He just lost to Jay Dvorak last night. $150, roughly, give or take. I don't know the breakdown, but Marsh is ready to play for whatever.
gotta like players like that.
You know, there's a lot of guys that want to talk about gambling for a lot of dollars. Does it happen?
It happens more than you think.
Besides who?
That's part of the reason why I actually started doing these streams is I seen all this action
Have
going
you
on at
seen
the
a-
bars.
A major game?
I've seen lots of major games.
Who? Besides best of 3 for 100, 150. I'm talking
$1,000 match.
Brian Ruth versus Marsh, race to 20 for 500. I want to see that. I played Jay Dvorak about 3 months ago. I lost 10-6.
Racing to 10, huh?
Have you seen anybody gamble that much since then for 500? Which
No, not since
whoever's
then.
listening, yeah, it's pretty big for South Dakota. We don't.
We
Unless
like
you're
to-
Shane Van Boner.
Well, you know, we like to raise corn up here in South Dakota.
Yeah, well, we can.
There's some corn-fed hillbillies up here.
We can raise it and we can make money off the corn.
Ethanol.
But who plays for money besides me, Ruth, Marsh, Jay Dvorak,
Sam.
Tippy, Sam? But it's not
No.
for big bucks.
No,
It's
that's-
a race to freaking 7 for 100 or
I want to put together a race to 30 match for
Who?
five or
would you-
$1,000.
who would you pick?
I'd like to see
What
Sam.
two players race to 30?
Well, I'd like to see Sam play, but I know he doesn't like to really play on a bar box, so
Race
that's
to
kind of
30
tough.
for $1,000. Sam Dissey's a stud.
Yeah, you know what? I'd like to see Sam and Joe.
Who?
Sam and Joe.
Adino?
Yep.
I would like to see Brian Ruth versus Sam Dissey race to 15 on a bar box. 8 ball for 500.
Let's put it together.
One set.
Why don't you put that together for me, Eric?
I can try. They talked about playing at a big sports bar, which on a 9-footer.
That's on the 9-footer, yeah.
But they are very strict on apparently who's going to show up, so that's kind of out of the question. So we'll shift it to JJ's.
We got to talk Sam into playing
Race
on a
to
bar box.
15, Brian Ruth and Sam Dissey for $500. 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball. It don't matter. Brian Ruth is in. Because he's a hard worker, and he's a hard worker playing pool, and I want to see it. So whoever's listening, race to 15, 8 ball, 10 ball, 9 ball against Sam Dissey or Greg Marsh for $500. And Greg Marsh, I know you're in.
Greg would be in. Greg
would be in.
Greg loves
Because I've
action.
seen Greg whoop up on his own boss or co-worker, but they're both good. John Scoggins is a solid player.
Well, you can't. take that
Y'all
from
watched
John
that
either.
stream a long time ago, or 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
You forget Johnny
I
did
wasn't
take Greg
around.
for the 9 ball. or the 8
Interesting.
ball.
Interesting. Marsh handily gave John 11-3 whooping, but then they didn't squash it.
Well,
They didn't do the settle tiebreaker.
John beat Greg. Pretty good 2 and 8 ball.
John beat him what, 8-3 or something, or 8-4?
7-3 or 7-4.
Yeah, but they didn't squash it.
They didn't squash it. Well, they didn't squash it because now I can produce a sequel. That's perfect for me.
Yeah, but we're talking. Are they going to do that though? I don't think they're not going to do that.
We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. Yeah.
Why didn't they squash it that night? I don't think John wants to play Marsh. To be honest with you.
Oh, I don't think that's the case at all.
A best of 3, or just straight up one game? You pick the best game you're good at.
Well, and that's what they did. They played 9 ball and 8
I
ball.
play a lot of pool against Marsh, and I think he.
What are you gonna pick for the deciding game?
He's hinted that John doesn't want to play.
But John's into
no.
a dart.
I
John's
don't
into
want
darts
to
now.
start something, but they both play their 8 ball, 9 ball, and then they decided not to play the 10 ball, which that's the deciding factor.
Well, not
so who would you
necessarily.
bet on?
In 10 ball or what?
No.
Well,
Give or take, who's going to win?
well, the thing that I
I'm
would
talking
I would
if
take,
they flip a coin and they're playing 10 ball, 8 ball, 9 ball, who's going to win?
Well, the
If they
funny
play
thing
one
is
game to
I would
decide who won that match, because who's the boss, in my eyes, is bullshit because nobody won.
How about this? How about we have a race to 11, the decider match, and we'll go every other game. 8 ball, 9 ball, 8 ball, 9 ball, 8 ball, 9 ball, 8 ball, 9 ball.
You always got something creative going on.
Hell yeah.
Always.
Well, I know Johnny's not really a 10 ball
You
player.
always have something creative going on.
I'm trying to
You
work
sit
it.
behind this little apple over here. Do you even know who's
Teasing
winning this?
ideas.
match that's on the table, we got to pay attention here.
I don't even know
I
what
never
the
made
score
it to
is.
this table, which,
It's 2-0. It's 2-0 some bun.
well, where do you see that at?
Well, I can lean over here and I can see
Oh.
the coins over on
you're
the second
cheating,
diamond.
Because you don't have nothing posted online, or
No.
do you?
Not,
I mean, I
no.
could be drinking a little bit too much, but you're drinking Mountain Dew here.
You want a drink?
No, unless you got some whiskey in there.
There's whiskey.
Is that Chew Spit or what? Man, don't fuck with me like that. Pardon my French, people. This guy's crazy. I've been here since, 11 o'clock drinking?
We're having a
But
good
I'm
time.
still here talking with Kevin Kidd, which he's doing amazing things, whoever's watching. I love him.
I appreciate that, Eric.
He is doing amazing things with an amateur pool. We're not pros. We're not trying to be pros, but we are dedicated to what we're doing. So
We love the game and we're here to promote. That's what it's
Exactly.
about. Have fun and promote the game and have fun. Plain and simple.
we need to find the score because I put money on John Shifflet, which he took me out 5-4. He took Kurt out, even raised to 5. He beat him 5-4. He beat Hammer, didn't he? No.
Hold on a second. If it's 2-2, it's going to be easy to figure that one out. Let me step away here and check the score.
Kevin is going to make the journey over to the table to where he can see. And he's going to try to do it here. Let me see here. We got... He's got it live here, but he doesn't know the score, which he's going to find out here. Tanner Pruis, you need to come on down to Sioux Falls and play these guys. All of us. We miss you. You make signs and paintings, and you're a pool player. And you make 8-ball, 9-ball signs, well, and you say it's going to help your game. So get on down here and play with us again, because we miss you. They're calling last call.
Score
I will
update.
take a Miller Lite.
First-
Thank
now-
you.
Hey, now don't they usually call last call at 15 minutes to 2?
I don't know.
It's a
South
quarter
Dakota.
after 1.
We're in South Dakota. Is that all it is?
It's a quarter after 1.
Have you had a drink yet?
I had one tequila sunrise.
Well, sir,
can't
I'm going
drink-
to tell you right now. I've been drinking since about 12 o'clock. And I'm ready to drink till the sun comes up.
You're a big corn-fed motherfucker.
No, I'm not.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
even eat corn. I eat corn on the cob, and that's all I eat.
Let's keep this clean.
But I'm from Iowa, so I guess I'm not a corn husker. I hate corn huskers.
You're a corn-fed Iowan.
I'm an Iowa Hawkeye / Notre Dame / But I was giving a little love to Tanner Pruis.
Tanner's good shit.
Yes.
He's very good.
And I want him to come on down and play with us.
Did you see this?
He's in Fargo or up north? I know, there he is.
There's a picture of Tanner in between my twins
But I was talking
with some of
about
his
his
art.
sign ability and his 8-ball, 9-ball pictures that he's making.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I would love to give Tanner a couple $100 or $100 for each sign, but
Well, you'll have that chance because they
I
are
have a
going
new
to.
baby Tanner, so I
You'll
gotta
have-
pay for that.
You'll have that chance to get some of that signs because
I'm
we're
gonna
getting
buy
some
some
down.
work from Tanner.
We're getting some
He's
down
in
at
there.
JJ's. We're going to put some down and we're going to raffle them off, sell squares.
Right.
You know, it might take a month to sell one. It might take a
Is he a
week.
better painter or a pool player? I think he's a better pool player. He's a good pool player, huh?
Dude, did you see that?
He could come in here and beat everybody.
Oh, yeah. Well, he could come in here and outpaint everybody, too.
That's what I mean. Is he a better pool player or painter?
I don't know. I've seen his paint. I've seen his artwork.
He's smooth.
He's awesome.
Smooth operator.
Did you see my...
But he could be...
Did you see that logo there?
Yeah, well,
That's a print that he made for me. I just got it in the mail.
I saw that on Facebook.
20 by 20.
You appreciate his work, and we all do. And Tanner, if you're listening or watching or whatever, I'm going to buy a painting. I just got to figure out what I want. There's ideas.
Hey, you know what? You can get one of those paintings cheap. Buy a couple of squares at JJ's when we get some down. You never know.
So where's your favorite bar? JJ's? You like that over Biggs? Is it gonna be a hit?
You know, I kind of like I kind of like this nickel spot place too. I haven't been in here for a long time.
To be honest with you, this was a good setup. They had the jukebox.
This is a great
bullshit
setup
going on. You know, I had to plug my phone in, but more room here.
We got this whole side over here where we have the tournament going on. The other side, we got bar patrons coming in playing.
No,
pool.
do you have all this set up to where it's recording, or just?
Yeah, we're recording it right now.
Are you gonna post this?
This will be uploaded to YouTube as well.
Well, all the matches on this table, or just
all the stream matches that I think there was all but 2 got recorded.
Imagine that. First 2 weren't.
No, the first one was recorded.
You should have this all figured out by now, Kevin Kidd.
The one that I didn't, I know I didn't record. It was Kevin Willard.
Okay.
Who did do? I think that's who might have beat.
I don't know. I am out of beer. I'm gonna go get another one. I'll be right back.
He's got pickles in his beer.
You need to find out the score though, because I got money on John Shifflet. And for everybody listening, tomorrow I'm gonna pick Brian Ruth.
I'll tell you what the score is right now.
And for all the guys that got beat out like I did, I'm gonna bet on Brian Ruth tomorrow. So
the score is John 3, Chris 1.
I will hold the
Score is 3-1.
John Shifflet?
John Shifflet.
John
3-1.
Shifflet is a sneaky 5.
He's a sneaky shooter, that's for sure.
Because you know who he's playing with this year, right?
I haven't heard, no.
Well, he's playing with Jay Dvorak, which is damn near the driver's seat of this tournament. Hotran, which always tough. Who else? Those 3 and
the big guy. What's the big guy's name?
No, Todd Murrah.
Hoff. What about Todd?
Todd Murrah.
Dave Hoff playing with him?
Nope, he's from Brookings, and he's not showing up this year.
Really? So Todd Murrah's gonna get back into the game?
And Dave Hexmer, which he's solid A player, which he's not even gonna join. Todd Murrah's coming back. You know who Todd Murrah is?
I know Todd very well. I just seen him back here at the
He
Ramkota.
could even come in here and give everybody a run for the money.
Oh, he got 3rd at the internationals here. It was quite a few years back, but
what, 1990?
Hey,
20 years ago, man.
It don't matter if it was 1990 or 1970. What place did you get at nationals?
Well, considering I was still shitting into my diapers, probably.
Exactly.
I'm only 33 or 34.
I don't care how many years ago.
Todd Murrah's probably 50, 52.
You make a run like that, it's in the books.
In your opinion, who's the best player in town? Besides obvious.
Shane Van Boning.
No, besides the obvious.
Besides the obvious.
I'm talking besides the obvious. Who is the best player in town?
Well, we're going to decide that tomorrow, won't we?
Well, this is kind of, there's a lot of players that ain't playing here. Dan Hine.
They could have, couldn't they have?
Troy Sauer.
Couldn't they have played?
All them guys.
They could have played,
though. A lot of good players here, but who's the best?
They knew about it, so they had the choice.
Who would you bet on? Overall, best in Sioux Falls. This is the best in Sioux Falls tournament, but who didn't show?
I would have probably had to, Ha's right there. Even though he's out of this tournament. But I'd have to say you got to go with what we're going to decide tomorrow, because this is the tournament, the best of Sioux Falls, 2013.
Me, Ha, Tippy. Did Ha even have a bounty?
No, Ha did not have a bounty. It was.
Who decides that? I want to know that because I wasn't.
I picked 2. Scotty picked 2. Lanny Hayes picked 1, and Kelly picked 1.
Who's the best player though overall? You think Ha? In a race?
Chad Pugh is a hell of a strong player too.
You got Matt Montgomery. He didn't show up.
He wasn't here.
Rocky Miller, Sam Dissy. He wasn't here.
Well, hey, Sam Dissy. Let's not forget about Sam.
Sam, if you're listening, you're one of the better ones.
He's one of the best.
You're very
I'd have
quiet
to say he's
though.
one of the
He
best.
don't even show up for half the shit.
Probably does. He doesn't need to. He knows.
Well.
And who knows? Some of these players had other things going on. There's a lot. It's still summertime. There's weddings going on. School's coming. School's already started. There's a big motorcycle.
School. Who's got kids that are having kids? Who's got kids? The only
I had the
excuse
score
Sam
right, I
Dissy
just
don't
didn't hit the
have
OK button.
while showing up was he works at Verizon, selling cell phones. But Sam Dissy can beat anybody here,
Oh yeah,
hands down.
hands down.
Even Brian Ruth, my horse. What do you think?
I agree.
They're going to gamble, apparently, on a 9-footer at Biggs, which there's a little confliction going on, but
We're going to square that
apparently
away.
they're going to play it for $200.
We're going to square that conflict away. That conflict is going to go up in smoke.
If there's 5 people watching or 10 people watching, who cares?
That's right. It don't matter. If I'm going to bring my stuff down there and do it for free, who cares?
Matt, which is
Right, exactly. Who cares?
Matt,
If I'm bringing my
which
stuff
is
down,
the
if I'm bringing my gear
owner's
down, I'm going to do it for free and promote.
he
the
wants
bar,
a
promote
crowd.
pool.
Though. Can
Who
we?
cares?
Hey, can we get a crowd, or should we get Danny Olson in, which probably the best player in South Dakota right now, besides Shane?
Well,
Would you agree or not? Who could beat Danny Olson?
you're probably right. Danny probably is the best player right now.
He can he beat Joe Adino? Yeah, it'd be close, but he'll beat him.
It'd be a good match.
Who can hang?
Did you see
who
how
can hand a candle to Danny Olson? Nobody.
Adam Banky? Let's not
He
forget
moved
about
back to
Adam.
Iowa. Adam, I miss you, but
Adam's
you're in
a
Iowa.
stud. Did you see how Adam did in the 8-ball, the U.S. Open 8-ball?
Jesse Bowman.
U.S.
Hell
Open
on.
8-ball. Adam took out Mika Immonen, played Chip Compton Jr.,
Beat him.
beat him.
It made a lousy
he beat
500.
another-
No, not a lousy. It's a damn good accomplishment on the pro
hell
side.
yeah, on the pros.
Adam's a
He had
beast.
Shane Van Boning in that field.
Adam's a beast. He beat up on Danny real quick, like. Remember that? 10 ahead? He beat him in like 45 minutes. Remember
didn't,
Chad Bowman? He was around watching.
Yeah, that was before my
He
time.
said that you weren't even around, huh? You didn't.
Well,
hear
I
about
was-
that?
I
He
was
beat
around, but I had moved away.
He beat Danny literally in 45 minutes.
See, I was
Raced
down in
at
Canton
10
when all that
10
started up.
ahead on a big table, and Adam just tore him up.
Really?
You don't know about that, huh?
I didn't know that one.
Well,
See, I missed a lot when I was in Canton. I missed a whole lot. I mean,
Adam Binky and Jesse Bowman and some Josh Johnson, which obviously we're from South Dakota. We don't know much about Josh Johnson, but they didn't show up. Adam and his brother, Chad, the younger one, right?
Chad
You got
Binky,
Ryan, you got Adam, and
Ryan,
you got
Chad, Adam, and
They're going to play
there's one
Jesse
more, too.
Bowman, Jesse the Gunslinger Bowman. They didn't show up, just like against Shane Van Boner.
Shane Van what?
Well, I call him Shane Van Boner, but pardon my French, people. Shane Van Bonin.
I thought maybe you just had a slip of the lip
they were
there.
supposed to be playing at the Grand Falls Casino. Shane was ready, locked and loaded, but Jesse never showed up.
Yeah, he just didn't show up.
I don't know.
what the
Jesse's
deal
a beast,
was.
though, huh?
He's
When he
a
wants
bar
to be.
box beast.
Yeah.
He is a bar box
He
beast.
just decides when he wants to play.
I guess.
He don't care who he lets down. He just shows up and beats everybody. And
Well, and I don't know what the
I
whole
think Adam's
thing was with that.
I think Adam can probably beat him, huh?
Adam's tough.
We're gonna flip a coin.
That's about it.
Adam is tough, and Adam, you know you're tough.
If he can take out Mika Immonen, he can take out about anybody.
Damn right.
Well, yeah.
He shot
Jesse
some
Bowman.
real good pool.
Jesse Bowman.
To place up there with the pros like that, I mean, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, we have
mean,
Mr.
what a dream
Smith
come
over
true.
here talking about
What a great-
how Adam can beat Micah. He can beat Jesse, I guess. Well, we don't know. Jesse never shows up.
I think we should get
Jesse whooped the shit out of everybody in South Dakota besides Adam and
well, and you never know. I mean,
Shane.
Jesse could beat Adam easy too. I mean,
Who?
Jesse could take Adam.
Jesse.
Jesse could beat Danny.
No, Jesse can beat everybody besides Adam, Shane.
But I'm saying on any
He could
given
beat
day,
Adam.
yeah, he
Any
could beat
given
Adam.
day.
Adam could beat
And
him.
I don't know. Has he ever beaten Shane? I've heard they can gamble, but
I don't know if I've ever.
he never showed up.
I don't know if I've ever seen where they've matched up yet. I'm still kind of new to this, you know. I've been sheltered down in
know.
Canton for so
I've
long.
never had a mic before longer than this, but what's
You're
the
doing
score in this
great.
game?
It's 3-1. Still, I don't. No.
Well, it's either 4-1.
It's 4 to
or
1.
4-2.
It's 4-1.
John's gonna pull away, huh?
It seems that way.
He's trying to pull away, and we got one last game left.
And we have a hill.
I think it's 4-1.
It's 4-1.
We got Brian Lambertos, which he was planting flowers today. He never played, but
That's Mexican for Lambert.
I can't hear you.
Lambertos.
he was
Lambertos.
planting tomato plants.
Brian Lambertos.
He only shows up playing scotch doubles with his, I don't know. I don't even know if y'all are listening, but all right, we're back to the main event here.
Should we see how many
Chris?
people are actually out there listening to us right now?
I don't know. Can you see that?
I can.
Because
I can.
you know, I might sound like a jackass, but I don't care. I've only been drinking for 12 hours.
Well, so far, right
But
here, it shows
Tanner
that we got
Pruitt-
9.
hey, Tanner,
Scott Meyer's on.
Tanner is interested. He says, "Who is left on the winner's side? Sorry, no sound for me tonight."
Oh, that was at 12:42. He's gone now. Let's see who's Scott Meyer. Are you still in the house, Scott? Why don't you type a little chat saying
Who's
howdy,
South
howdy
Dakota?
ho.
Ole? Was that Ole Olson?
That's Ole Olson, yeah.
He went home and he's interested.
He went home to do
We had a
some
tough
homework.
match. He's going to be a lawyer.
Yeah, he's going to law.
I like him. He's very quiet.
He's a smart cat.
Yeah. Well,
He came over and
obviously.
he came over and
He's gonna
figured
make
out
more
my
than us eventually.
headphones.
Both of us combined, probably. You know, like we're just trying to be pool players as well. He's gonna be a lawyer.
Who are you going to call when you get in trouble?
Not him. I'm not gonna get in trouble.
I'm not going to get in trouble.
Can I get a beer, please? Go get me a beer.
It's last call.
Man,
Brian says
one
he
of
doesn't really
one of
think
my
Eric
horses
needs another
still
beer.
gonna be an ass to me. He says I don't need another beer. Bullshit. Go get me one. I got $100 I need tomorrow. You beat Jay Dvorak. Are you gonna go get me one?
Oh, folks.
Thank you. Man, now he's calling me a clown.
Well, you got that big rosy red nose.
I have a big red head. Big head. No nose. Is there a camera? No, there's not a camera. Anyway, we're here live. No, we're not at JJ's.
How about
We're
this
at
for
Nickel Spot.
How about this for a match? A mask match.
What?
A mask match. 2 players put on a mask, and you play pool. A gas mask. Exactly.
Playing pool.
Right.
And on whichever one.
gonna
Right.
win?
All you do is you watch the stroke. Can you figure out who's playing by their stroke
Who's
and their
gonna
walk?
win Scotch doubles?
That's
Win. Scotch doubles win.
Interesting concept.
It
It's
is.
like behind the mask of the
Ruth, are you out of here?
Exactly.
Brian Ruth is
Hey,
now leaving.
I've got a couple of 2 or 3.
I got 100
CNBC,
on Brian Ruth
gas
tomorrow.
masks.
No, you know, like just like the wrestlers wear.
Oh yeah. Or even just one of those scream masks, or one of those anonymous masks.
You want to go to WWF or you want to go to pool?
WWE,
No.
WWF,
Sting versus The Rock.
Sting versus. How do we
Vince
get to?
McMahon.
How do we get to WWE from pool?
Man, you bringing up
You brought it up. WWF. What's WWF? Worldwide.
World Wrestling Federation. Listen here, brother.
That's
I'm the Macho Man,
Randy Savage.
Oh yeah. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. Have another beer, please. One more.
bar lady. We need a beer over
Mic
here.
over to my main man, Mr. Smith. You get over here. He's the best cook in town, folks. He works at the Attic Lounge, and we are.
Isn't this great? Kelly's over there.
Having fun.
Kelly's over there logged in listening to us
How much do
laughing.
you pay for this, Kevin?
How much do I pay for this?
Live stream. Eric Reed talking a bunch of bullshit. How much you pay?
I've got
I'm not looking for much, folks.
No, I don't
But-
pay nothing.
As a pool player,
I don't make nothing. I can't pay nothing. I can't
Adam
pay.
Binky, we miss you. Shane obviously is the ultimate best. But who's the best in South Dakota? Adam's gone. Shane's gone.
Got to go with who I know. Probably Danny.
Who? Danny Olson?
Probably got to go with Danny.
And his dad. He's tough.
Dave is a tough cat too. That's for sure.
He beats up on Tippy.
Dave is a strong player.
All you Minnesota boys love Tippy. He beats up on him, don't he?
I can't.
When Adam was here, did he ever win any tournament? Which is crazy. I don't know how much you followed it, but I do.
I don't. Yeah.
He
I-
never won one tournament, but Adam's a
when he
beast
was-
when he wants to be.
When Adam was here in town, I was.
He kind of jokes
down in
around
Canton.
people, I think. Adam's a beast.
He is a beast. He's kind of like that Jason. Now, hey, let's not forget about Jason Nagelstad.
Oh,
He only lost in the Masters, State Masters, to Danny
Danny
Olson.
he's a
So,
world's best hustler, you know.
oh,
He's a
Jason. Yes, he will
looks
make
like an
you.
Amish guy, but he'll whoop you up.
He will whoop you up, and he will
He
make
could
it
have
look.
came in here tonight and beat everybody.
Oh,
too.
you know it. I invited him out here. Yeah, big ZZ
He's a-
Top beard guy. You bet.
Oh my goodness, he's the world's best hustler.
And he'll play it.
He can
Yeah,
beat
he's-
anybody.
He's a hustler. I mean, believe it or not, he plays.
He's pretty good.
He plays some fun pool. He'll miss shots and he'll make it look like he missed it on accident, and he'll punt that ball right up by the pocket and hide the cue ball and
He's
nabbit.
he's
Shucks.
yeah, he's sneaky and he's quiet.
There's a method to his madness.
He's like a sniper,
Yes.
in
He's a
Afghanistan.
wonderful person.
He'll never.
From Canton, South Dakota.
He's a sniper.
He's a farm boy from Canton, South Dakota.
He's a part-time farmer. Ruth and him are teammates. I don't
Yeah.
think he's a farmer full time. He does that during harvest time.
Right.
That's it.
He does construction.
You know, he builds cabinets. To be honest,
Well, he does. He does everything construction. He works with.
no, he builds cabinets.
Dude, I used to
he's-
live in Canton. I know who he works with,
Well, I think
and they do
he
everything.
works
from-
for a fucking cabinet
He
company.
works for. He doesn't work for no cabinet company. Not
Okay.
that I know of.
Well, you're not too on it or too.
I guess I'm
confident
not-
What he does.
I guess I'm not on it.
He builds cabinets.
He must have
And
just
he's an
started with that.
Amish farmer.
When did he start with that cabinet company?
It's not. What you used to work for, Mr. Smith? Star Mark, or
I worked for a custom company. We just only did little tiny things.
do you know who Jason Nagelstad is? Who's he work for?
That I don't know.
He builds.
Well, when I lived down there, he was working. He was doing remodels, roofing,
I'm gonna hang this up for a
bathroom
bit.
remodels,
Go another beer. Last call
cabinets.
for
He's doing
alcohol.
everything, kitchen remodels.
But anyway, Tanner Pruis, Adam Binky, y'all rock stars.
I wish they were up here
Shane
playing.
obviously is a rock star, but he's in New York, right?
Yeah.
How's he doing in the 14-1?
Toasty won. Thorsten Holman.
He won it?
Thorsten Holman won it. Darren Appleton had a 200 and out match.
200 and 0.
Yep. It was a race to 200 in 14-1 against Francisco Bustamante.
He skunked him?
He skunked him. Francisco
Skunked him.
sat on the chair the whole time.
No way.
World record.
Who beat Adam? Or Shane?
John Schmidt beat Shane.
He's a favorite.
John is a very, very strong player.
Bob
He was here
Monmars
in
told
Sioux
me that.
Falls playing here a
Bob
few years
said
back.
that Adam would run into trouble, or apparently on his break, which who can dissect his break?
Right.
Very nice shot.
But
Very nice.
John Schmidt beat who?
John beat Shane in the 14-1.
And who else? Is it double elim or just single?
No, it was a round robin until I believe the round robin to 32 or to 16 or something, and then it was single elim
Is
after
Tanner
that.
on there? What is Tanner saying?
Tanner's
Oh, that was old
Tanner's in
school.
bed.
That's 2 hours ago. Or an hour ago.
Hour ago. I don't even think Scott's in here anymore. I think he's
There's
just
probably
logged
nobody
in.
listening, but if they are,
It's probably a good thing.
probably. Considering I've had only 15 beers and
We say that now, but the match is going to be uploaded to YouTube with the audio too. So this is going to be this is going to be up there forever and ever and
I
ever.
want to hear it because I don't know. You've never actually got me on the internet. You always say you're going to help me out and show me a little bit.
This is how the internet works.
I want to get you on the stream.
You squared me off against Joe Dino 2 weeks ago and I lost. And then you lost the.
I squared you off against Joe Adino. That was a complete blind
you
draw.
didn't square me off. I drawed him, I guess, or I drew him, and I got my butt kicked 6-4. But you didn't have that on the internet. You didn't have no stats
we didn't have
on
that
it.
on the stream
Why?
because it wasn't on the stream table. I can only
It was on the
stat.
phone. Effing.
I can only do the pool track stats on matches that I record.
I know.
Because they get uploaded and pool
Ladies
tracks, John
and gentlemen,
Espinoza.
Kevin Kidd is he's trying his best.
It's a
It
hard
was
job
a
keeping
very
you pool players
first
happy.
match 2 weeks ago against Joe Kidd.
Joe
And I
Kidd?
lost. Or
Joe
excuse me,
Adino.
Joe Adino. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Kevin Kidd.
Oh, there is a Joe Kidd now.
But
Joe
apparently
Kidd's a
he
good
don't
player
have
too.
it taped
My cousin
or
Joe.
recorded or whatever you call it. But I got beat anyway, so I'll let everybody know that. But
Well,
tonight, what do you have? You have everything dialed in?
I got
You
everything
have
dialed in.
every match played on this table in front of us.
I've got every match played on, except for I believe it was Kevin Willard and Chris Hammer. I think
I have
that's
one
the
more
match I
beer?
didn't get.
Are you effing serious?
They're actually
Can I have
taking,
one more?
They're actually taking.
Yeah, we have to take beer because it's 2 o'clock and I can't let anybody drink anymore.
Okay.
So,
It's weird.
sorry, man.
But you can sure eat those alcohol-soaked pickles that are in your cup.
Pretty quickly.
And I'm working on it.
You know, the beer didn't do nothing to them because the pickles soaked up all the alcohol.
Should we talk into 1 Miller Lite bottle, and if I down it, no? Is it 2 o'clock? Okay, so back to the action. Whoever's watching here, what do we got? John Shifflet is up 4
I got it.
to
No,
1?
4 to 2.
4 to 2?
4 to 2. Yep. They Chris just pulled out a game as
Did you
we
see
weren't
that,
looking.
or did you just...
I did see it
Okay.
as we were talking. I forgot to change the score.
So when if John wins here, what happens? He plays who tomorrow? Chris Hammer?
Is Chris still in it?
Well, I think so. He beat Dave Hexamer.
I think Chris. Okay, then Chris would play Scotty Beck. And
How many
no,
guys
that's
are
it.
left?
Chris is going to play Scotty Beck. The winner of
Okay.
this match is playing Tippy.
So how many are left? About 8?
6.
6?
Right now there's
You
7.
got Jay Dvorak, you got
Brian
Brian
Ruth,
Ruth.
Tippy, Scotty Beck,
That's 4.
and the winner of this match is 5.
Okay.
And who plays? The winner of this one plays Tippy, and we were just talking about who's playing Scott. Chris Hammer. So you got Chris.
6 guys.
Yep,
You
6
got
guys.
Chris Hammer, you got winner of this, you got Tippy, Jay Dvorak, Brian Ruth. Who else?
You got Jay Dvorak, Brian Ruth, Tippy Peterson, Chris Hammer.
Winner of this, that's 5.
The winner of this,
Scotty Beck.
and Scotty Beck.
6 guys.
6 guys. 6 good players, too.
Is there
6
any
solid players.
Bounty is on Tippy.
The last bounty available is Tippy.
Who decides the bounty?
I decide the bounty.
You didn't pick Brian Ruth.
I did not pick Brian
Who
Ruth.
picked me?
You
weren't here.
I believe that was Scotty Beck that picked you.
Okay. They had me as an A. I bumped up to a double A, which whatever.
Yeah, I went to give.
Yeah.
I lost a couple of tough matches.
Why did you?
5.
Let me ask you that. Just between you and I, why did you decide to bump up from A to double A?
I can gamble against anybody in town, but
Right.
might as well play tough, right?
Oh, okay.
No
I
spot.
suppose.
Play.
Bring your game up.
You see what I say? You see what I say out
I
there,
can
Streamland?
play.
He wants to play without the spot.
No, I can gamble, though. You know that.
Well, this wasn't a gamble.
I
though.
want to gamble.
This was a tournament. But you still
I know.
bumped up to double A, which is an integrity move. I mean, that's.
I lost against.
Did you lose any
Brian
hill
Ruth.
matches?
I lost to Brian Ruth, which is still winning 5-3. I'm going to eat this pickle. Is that okay? I lost to Brian Ruth, which is still in it, 5-3, and I lost 5-4 to John Shifflet, which is still playing here.
Well, there you
and
go.
I had to spot John Shifflet one game.
Right.
So
if you went to bumped up,
I feel like, no.
Could have
I
been a
don't-
different story.
No, I'm not going down that avenue. I'm ready to play.
that's right.
You
That's
either
good.
want to play or you're not.
And we appreciate that. That's awesome.
In the future, what's up?
In the future, I guess we're just going to put you at double
And I'm
A.
only calling out the locals. Adam, Tanner, all the studs. Y'all can.
Eric wants some action with
Well,
all you
kinda.
studs.
There's a little bit of a.
So you'll take a spot from those guys.
I'll take a spot from Tanner, and I'll take a spot from Adam. I'll take a spot from Shane. I'll take a spot from Sam. That's about it. Otherwise, I'll play even up against anybody.
You heard it.
Anybody.
You heard it
I
live.
even play
Midwest
Brian
Amateur
Ruth
Pool.
even up.
Pretty ballsy.
Because damn it, I should.
He's a bold boy, that's for sure.
No. I'm not saying I could have beat Brian tonight, but it was close.
It was
I
close.
lost 5-3, and I missed a
5-3's good.
4-4 game. Damn.
She just
Okay,
wants the cup.
Sorry. Okay.
She doesn't
no.
want your pickle.
But
she just wants
me
the
and
cup.
Brian Ruth and Bob Monlax and Mark O'Connor, we're heading out to Deadwood in about a month for state 9-ball. So that'll be interesting. Are you going to go out there?
No, I'm not. That's too much money, too far to go.
Well,
I
a
got
lot of
plans
guys
going up to the
say the same
MPA.
thing. They won't go out there for state 9-ball or 8-ball, which unfortunately is West River, both tournaments.
10-ball tournaments out in Pier,
You have to qualify through.
the Pocket, or one of the other vendors that outside of Sioux Falls. I think the Pocket's the only place you can qualify out of Sioux Falls, and we've got a match 3
so we
to
have
4,
a 4-2 game.
4 to 3,
4-3.
4 to 3.
That was a hell of a ball.
And we're running out of time because it's 1:46 regular time. That would be 2:01 bar time.
I'll tell you what. That was the best pickle sitting in a beer.
Well, that pickle sat in that beer for a long time. That was soaking up some energy.
So, do you like it here versus JJ's? A little more room.
There's more room here. I do like it here. Although I do gotta say, Greg and John have been very, very good to me, and that's if I have to call a home bar my home bar, I have to call that my home bar.
This is your first time here, though.
Streaming, yes.
This is your, what, third or fourth time trying it?
Oh, well, it's the second
Overall.
tournament. Well, overall, it's probably about my 20th stream. I've done quite a few streams in basements, at JJ's,
Yeah, well,
so
are you making any cheddar? Slowly?
not a whole lot. It's a work in progress. We make a few donations.
Hear that, Tanner, you artist, and whoever else is watching. How come that keeps popping up?
Because she
the
keeps
same
touching
one.
it.
Huh?
Because she keeps touching it.
What are you talking? It keeps showing that popping up, no? Did you see that pop up or not?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Let's refresh
Well,
the chat and see if
It
there's
is getting
anybody.
late, folks. I might be a little goofy on
Oh.
mic here.
We got Scott
Who-
Meyer is
okay.
talking here.
Tippy can't beat Dave. Dave SVB. What the hell? Well, of course he can't beat SVB, but Tippy can beat Dave Olson. Maybe. What's he saying over there?
That's what he's saying. Tippy,
That's your buddy.
Scotty, are you
Meyer?
still watching? Are you
Scott
saying
Meyer?
Tippy can't beat Dave Olson?
Holler, holler,
Holla.
holla.
Hey, Scotty, why aren't you out here anyway? You should have been out here tonight. I know you had something going on.
He's not the best in Sioux Falls.
But
Neither am I.
he would have got a spot though.
Well, yeah. What'd you make him? A B or an A?
Probably a B.
Does not compare to JJ's. Oh, he's
Probably a
listening
B.
to every word we're talking.
I know he's.
Okay.
So it does not compare to
let's keep talking,
JJ's. So are you saying that
What does he mean by Tippy can't beat Dave?
Dave
SVB.
Olson? Tippy can't beat Dave Olson or SVB. I'm sure that's what he's saying.
Well,
Obviously,
Tippy can beat Dave Olson.
Tippy can beat Dave Olson, and Tippy can beat Shane too. I mean, anybody can beat anybody.
No.
Oh, come on now.
No.
I'm sure Tippy's beat Shane before.
Dude, Tippy cannot beat Shane.
You don't think he's ever beat him?
Never.
Not one game.
Not for money.
Not one game.
No.
Not one game.
Game or set?
When you're saying beat him, I'm just talking anybody
talking
can get
set,
beat.
You
Okay.
Morzone.
Okay, so a set, yeah, you're probably right. Maybe he hasn't beat him in a set. But I don't know that. You know how many games and how many sets has Tippy and Shane probably played? For crying out loud, they live together when Shane comes back to town. You don't think they sit there and play.
I do know Tippy can't fish for shit. We were up at Lake Thompson, and the guy seriously betted me that he would outfish me, which the nature of Tippy wanting to gamble all the time.
The nature of Eric Reed wanting to gamble all the time with Tippy.
I didn't come out and say, "Hey, you're on, brother."
You're on, brother.
He can't. I call him Snoopy because he needs a Snoopy pole because he don't know how to fish. They're fishing Lake Thompson. Everybody listening, and the guy literally, it's like a 5th grade fishing derby, but he didn't catch anything. You put a bobber and a minnow 3 feet down. 3 feet down, folks, on a bridge, and Tippy didn't catch nothing for the first 3 hours. Amy was there. You know Amy. She's a pool player. Amy
Meyerink?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't want to chop her name. She's catching everything, or catching crappie, and Bob's catching crappie, and I'm fishing for a walleye, a big walleye. You know, I'm not even using a minnow.
Amy outfished y'all.
And Tippy, Snoopy / this guy gets a 3-pound walleye on, and he decides just to reel it up like it's just going to come right up on the bridge, 15 feet up above the water. And he wasn't using a Snoopy pole, but I call him that because, and pretty soon,
My grandson's got Snoopy.
pretty soon
Dude,
y'all
those
know
Snoopy
what happens.
poles work.
They
do.
You know what
There's something
happens,
with
though.
those little poles.
If you got 20-pound tests, but Tippy had 5-pound tests or 8-pound tests, it snaps. And Shane and Bob Monlocks, they both says, "You stupid, you gotta walk down and reel it in." So Tippy, I love you, but you can't fish.
Maybe he's not a fisherman.
Are you a fisherman?
I'm more of a hunter than a fisherman. I don't like to sit around and wait for something to grab on my. I just don't have the patience for it.
Can you shoot anything?
I can go to Trout Haven
Can you
and
shoot
fish
a
like
deer
a son
with
of
a bow
gun.
like Keith Hansen? The sharpshooter that
I've
he
never
is?
shot a bow. Never shot a bow.
Keith
My
Hansen's
my deer gun of choice is a 7 mag. Big elephant gun.
elephant gun.
The 7mm Magnum.
Well,
I dropped them like flies from 200 yards out.
no way.
Oh,
that
easy.
sounds like a sniper rifle to me.
200
yards?
Come on.
2 football fields?
2 football fields ain't nothing. You want to talk sniper rifles, you're talking 500 to
Well,
1,000
we're not
yards.
talking Afghanistan shit, but we're talking you're gonna shoot
a
a
7
deer from
mag.
200 yards out.
If you have a 7 mag dialed in, you can shoot one from 500 yards. That's what they shoot the big moose out up in the mountains. Big old 180
I
grain
think
bullets.
Keith Hansen is probably the best hunter / pool cue maker /
Slash pool player. Round them all together.
He might win the overall competition. What do you think?
The overall, well,
The triathlon.
I think
Well,
you got to
if
put
y'all want
beanbags in there.
Well,
How good of a beanbag
John
thrower is he?
Scogan's tough.
You got to throw beanbags in.
Yeah,
You ain't the number one till you got the beanbag.
That's like left field talking there. I'm talking sharpshooter. Keith Hansen can make a.
How about pheasant hunting, duck hunting, goose hunting?
Keith Hansen, I think. Keith Hansen or who else is hunting?
I don't know, but we've really gotten off track here talking about pool, going to fishing, going to hunting.
Wow, we're
We're
having fun though, man. Oh, that was old school.
That was old school.
I know. Tippy can beat Dave occasionally, and Tippy knows that. Dave Olson, he knows that too.
Scott wants some of your money.
Where?
Wherever. He wants some of your money.
Who's Scott Meyer?
Scott, you know Scott Meyer. He shoots with Cookie.
Whoa, what do you mean he wants my money? Scott.
Everybody wants your money.
Yeah,
Huh?
but they don't get it. Damn it.
That's who I'm shooting with this
Well, they
year.
get
Scott Meyer
they
and
get
Mike
little
Cook.
bits and pieces. The only buddy that's going to get my money in town, honestly, is...
Tippy?
No, I haven't played Tippy in a long time.
I
Tippy
know,
quit drinking.
You haven't.
Tippy
Well,
don't come out no more.
For money, I take it.
And I just had a little baby, you know, so I'm being
Yeah.
a good daddy. I had a night out tonight.
yes, and congratulations. Eric is a proud new father.
Yes.
What's your baby's name?
Paisley Joy Reed. Which
Paisley
PJ.
Joy.
She's
PJ, how cute is that?
Beautiful little girl. I love the pieces out of her.
You know what? You must have
But
a really hot wife
I
then if
get
she's
two
that good
nights.
looking.
I get 2 nights out. I have a pool table at my shop, but you know I have no AC, humidity level. You definitely
Yeah,
tell
you-
the difference.
you
I
should
don't even
get-
want to play.
You should
I can't
probably
wait
you should get a
until-
dehumidifier in there at least.
No, it's-
take the humidity out.
It's a big shop. I can't do that. I can put an AC in there. It don't matter. I can put a humidifier. It doesn't matter. Dehumidifier.
You don't think it?
But anyway, I
you
just
don't
have
think
a,
it
I have a
handled?
table, but I play here and there. But you can really tell the difference.
And that's going to be it,
You know,
ladies
when
and
people
gentlemen.
talked about
John Shifflet wins this match 5 to
John
3.
Shifflet. What did
and
I tell
he's
everybody about
moving
an
on.
hour ago? He's hanging in there.
He's hanging in tough.
So does that make him in the top 4?
That
Guaranteed?
makes him in the top 6.
Okay. So we got Chris Hammer,
Tomorrow's
Jay
matchup
Dvorak.
will be Jay Dvorak and Brian Ruth.
Ruth. That's 3.
Tippy Peterson versus
4.
John Shifflet.
That's 5.
Scotty Beck versus Chris Hammer.
Well,
Starts at noon.
who's your money on? I'm going with Brian Ruth.
I told you that I think Tippy's going to come back from the loser side, and
He can.
He can. I don't know if he's going to be able to win, but
He
he's going to
lost
come back.
5-1 to Brian Ruth.
So there's going to be some.
He's not.
He's going to
drinking.
want. He's going to want revenge.
He's not. He's gonna go home and get some rest and come back. But Brian Ruth, he don't even drink. Have you ever seen Brian Ruth drink
I have not.
while playing pool? Man, have you ever tried that? I haven't.
Playing pool and drinking?
Yeah,
Are you
I've
kidding
been here
me?
for 12
I'm
hours
a
and I
lightweight.
am drunk, talking on the mic.
If I drink 2 beers, I'm drunk.
I know.
So I will never play.
I've seen you.
I will never play pool and drink.
You get so happy though.
I'm a happy guy. Well, isn't that what you're supposed to eat? I'm a happy drunk.
You should be.
You should be.
Off of 2 beers?
Well, I don't like the angry drunks.
I remember high school days and hanging out with the women. 2
man.
beers.
In high school, I could drink like fish. You used to drink Everclear in high school.
Bullshit.
Everclear Punch. Bullshit.
I
We used
think
to drink that
he's
shit all
trying
the
to act
time.
tough, everybody.
Tough, my
Who's
ass.
ever listening? Who's talking here? Tippy can't beat Dave. Does not compare to JJ's. Oh, that's old school.
It's not
All right, guys. We're gonna have to shut this down here.
Okay.
It's bar closing time. We want to make sure we're not gonna get the bar in trouble or get ourselves in trouble. We're gonna be good patrons.
Are you going to be back
here
tomorrow then to watch us?
Oh, I'm gonna be back here to stream it and watch it. You bet.
What time does it start?
12 o'clock noon.
Okay.
Coming down.
Do you want to bet anything? Not bet. Friendly bet.
I want you to come down and sit in the booth with me tomorrow.
Well, I will talk then. I'll
Sounds
be
good.
sober tomorrow, folks.
He'll be sober. He won't want to grab
Yeah.
the microphone. He
I
will
might be
not want
shy.
the microphone
I
at
might
all.
be shy, but we're on live.
Earlier today, I had to drag him over here and stuff a microphone in his face.
So tomorrow,
Once he gets drinking, he's all up in here.
Can I ask you something? Is every match going to play right here?
No.
Okay.
No. We are the losers bracket. We're going to have a losers match play on the stream table, Another losers match is going to play over here. And then probably the winner's bracket match will be played here after the first losers match. And then after that's played, every match will be played here.
So,
because you'll have to wait for every match.
6 guys left.
One match will not be on the stream. Every other match will be. But Kelly's over here, and I think he's trying to get us to get the hell out of his bar.
All right.
We want to make sure we do the right thing so nobody gets in trouble. We're going to go ahead and pack it up, call it a night. Eric, it was great having you with us.
I was a
Appreciate
bounty
it.
hunter. Got hunted
Thanks for
down.
showing up. You got hunted down. You barely got taken out, too.
I got beat hill to the guy that's still in it, John Shifflet.
Johnny Sheaf,
He's a sandbagging A, but he's still rolling. And
rolling tough.
nah, we're just giving him a hard time.
12 o'clock noon,
He's
Johnny.
still here. Nobody can see him besides us.
He's
But
a
anyway,
very stoic character,
Peace
that's
out.
for sure.
I got money on Ruth tomorrow.
We'll be here
What's your last
live.
prediction? Ruth? No.
I'm going to go on a limb and say
Tippy?
it's going to be Ruth and Tippy.
Tippy's got to win. He can't not lose. Brian hasn't lost.
Brian can
Brian's tough,
lose and
dude.
come back.
Brian can lose. Exactly.
Jay
Jay Dvorak.
can do it too.
But if he's sober, which he will be, Jay shoots good when he's got a buzz.
It's going to be an interesting morning, that's for sure. Any one of those players
What
left
time's
can
the
win.
action start?
12 o'clock noon.
All right.
I'll be down here probably 11
Everybody,
o'clock.
all the hustlers. I'm not even a hustler, but
My name is Kevin Kidd, Midwest Amateur Pool. This is Eric Reed with me, and we are going to sign off. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at 12 noon.
you are professionally doing good.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Adios.
Good night, everybody.